I'm Peter Maxson. I'm an architectural historian and have lived in Hyde Park since 1984. This is the Kopperl House that I live in, which was built in 1896. The first occupant was a lady big game hunter named Dale Kopperl. And when I first moved here, I was able to find a great niece of hers who remembered riding around with Aunt Dale in her buggy as she sipped beer and told bawdy stories. So I thought that place would be a good fit for me once I got in. To be on the National Register, the district had to have at least 50% that made a positive contribution. That is, were historic buildings that retain their basic integrity. And I think the statistic really would be much closer to 75%, perhaps even higher. It's curious, the development of the neighborhood. It began in the early 1890s, and the neighborhood was not really finished, the first generation, until about 1950, because the earliest houses were the corner houses, as a rule, the big houses, and then the blocks were filled in with bungalows, and the last part of the neighborhood, the Shadow Lawn addition, really was built largely in the 1950s. So it is not one of these neighborhoods with a very short period of significance. It's kind of a long one, but again, that's the eclecticism that I like so much about the neighborhood.